Okay, so overslept again today. Shocker. I did wake up in time for the second game. However, I watched the first half in bed. And then I came out to the craft room for the second half. Did not craft at all because it was Germany's game, naturally. And I just sat nervously, literally clutching two dogs or petting them the whole time. Sorry, involuntary shudder. Hey, Rosie. Not right now, sweetheart. Anyways, so I did not take notes because, again, so nervous. So I will try to watch back the game, take some notes. But here is Rose, please stop. Stop. Okay, here are a couple of things to note. I was wrong about the Copa America. It doesn't start today. It starts tomorrow. I spent all of yesterday thinking it was Wednesday, even though I responded to a Taco Tuesday post from a friend. Oh my god. So sorry. So I have time to catch up and hopefully get some video editing done. My husband took today off. He's just not feeling good. So he had a growth removed yesterday, and then he got some skin irritation and tearing from the bandage, and that has gotten infected. So, yeah, he's just not feeling good today, so he took today off. So hopefully I'll have time, oh my goodness, to catch up on the games I've missed, do a bit of editing so I can get at least one, if not two videos up. But yeah. Good game. Nervy game. Hungary. We're in it for a while. Stop it, please. And so let's see. Germany won 2-0. So it wasn't the 4-0 goal fest that I was hoping for, but still, they became stop it, please. Only the second team in UEFA history to score 7 goals in the first 2 matches, so that's pretty cool. The other team was Netherlands. This defeat does put Hungary level on goal difference, like negative goal difference, with Scotland. So there is hope for Scotland. I need them to win the game today, or at least draw, because also I need I need the Swiss to not be level on points with Germany. That's just, I do not want that. That's not good. Because Germany plays Switzerland last. And so if Germany lose to Switzerland, they could still come in second in the group, and that puts us on the not good side of the bracket. So really hoping for some result out of Scotland, out of the game with Scotland today. A draw or Scotland winning. Really, Scotland winning would be the ideal for me. Anyway, so back to this very ineffective wrap up. In the 22nd minute, Jamal Musiala scored for Germany, which really helped with my point situation for the whole bracket, or not bracket, but the points, because I predicted Musiala to score the first goal for Germany. So I think I got like 30 points out of this game, which is pretty good. Not great. I've seen people get like over 50, but I mean, it's still pretty good. And then the second goal was scored by Ilkay Gundogan. He is the captain of Germany right now, which So Neuer was stripped of his captaincy a little while ago, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, then Germany were basically in complete control. Hungary had some good. Sorry. Hungary had some good scoring opportunities. Neuer had to make quite a few really good saves, so it was a good game. Yeah, and if I watch it and take notes at another point, I will do a better wrap up, but I was so nervous, you guys. Like, it was so nervy. Apparently Gundogan got the player of the match, and yeah, we made it out the group. Oh my gosh, even if we end up on the bad side of the bracket, we made it out of the group. There is hope. We can do it. Okay, and as you can see, I am wearing a Bayern Munich fan shirt. This I got when I went when I first moved up here to Sacramento. The first weekend or two I was here, I drove to San Francisco, got on a bus with a bunch of strangers I've never met before to go see Germany versus the USA in Portland. And Germany lost. Was it Germany or Bayern Munich? I don't remember. It's been so long. But it was one of the first times they were playing. It was just, it must have been Bayern Munich, like a warm up for the season or something like that. But a lot of right after Germany had won the World Cup, a lot of the players were still out on holiday because of that, getting their chance to rest before the season started. But it was so much fun, and I got the shirt, and it was like the bravest thing I've ever done. Which, I mean, might be crazy to say that, but it really was. I'm not that kind of person. I'm the stay at home and knit type of person, or cross stitch. Anyways, so we have 50 minutes until the next match. I'm gonna get something to eat real quick, and then I will spend the afternoon trying to catch up and hopefully get caught up. Okay, so I will chat with you all later. Bye. Hey friends, look at what a difference the lighting makes in the daytime. So Scotland versus Switzerland. This was a really good match. It was very open, back and forth. A lot of ups and downs, and well, not a lot of ups and downs. It was a good game. And oh my goodness, let me just show you guys. Let me show you my shawl situation, which apparently is still not showing better in the actual natural daylight, but it is so beautiful. You guys can't even tell. Anyways, so this is how much I got done in the game, and that is because apparently not knowing the score line means that I sit like this most of the time. You never know when a goal is gonna be scored, and so yeah, I didn't get anything done during the Germany game at all, and I got, I think, 2, maybe 3 repeats during the Scotland game. I was banking on 5 per game. Anyways, I have 6 left. So, I do know the scores of the next 2 games I'm going to watch. The only 2 I have left to catch up on. And then I'm going to try for some editing. And then I really want to rewatch this Germany game because I did not take any notes. Too much of a nervous Nelly. So let's talk about Scotland versus Switzerland. In the 13th minute, Scotland scored a goal. It was originally recorded as an own goal off of Fabian Schär, a Swiss player. But finally, in the 92nd minute of this game, UEFA came out and said, oh yeah, no, we're going to give it to Scott McTominay from Scotland, because apparently the rule with own goals and who gets awarded is if it was going in anyway, like if it was on target anyway, and a player from the defense or whatever touches it, it gets awarded in the record books as a goal for the player who like set up the whole play and everything, just because it was deflected off of a different player. So this was going in. It was a very good shot from McTominay, sorry. And so it was really unfortunate that it had been recorded as an own goal for so long. Then in the 26th minute, there was a really sloppy pass from Scotland in the defense that led to Shaqiri. In my head, I can pronounce his first name, but in my mouth, I cannot. Xherdan Shaqiri. He was wide open, and it was a sloppy pass to another Scottish player that he just intercepted, and he scored a beautiful goal. And he is probably sentimentally one of my favorite players off of the Switzerland team, because he used to play for Bayern Munich, and we used to call him the Shack Attack, because this is a really kind of like interesting looking player, because he seems kind of short and squat, like just like built different than a lot of soccer players. But anyways, I was really happy to see him again. He wasn't in last match's game. He actually plays for the Chicago Fire in the MLS. So if you watch the MLS, you could see him. But and also apparently this makes him the first MLS player to score in the Euros. And there are more and more European players coming to the MLS, which is really exciting. And Sacramento's local team got accepted into the MLS, the Sacramento Republic. And I've been to one of their games live, but that was before we were accepted or part of the planned expansion for the MLS. And we're building a stadium now, because I think we've been playing at the fairgrounds, and I think we still are. And one of the requirements is you actually have to have like a stadium. So there's a stadium. Okay, sorry about that. My husband called. He's getting me a sandwich from the grocery store, Bel Air. They have like a sandwich making counter. Anyways, so I don't even remember what I was talking about. But I think I talked about Switzerland scoring. So that brought it to 1-1 and tied it. In the 60th minute, Kieran Tierney went down with a hamstring injury, and it was so sad to see. He immediately motioned for a substitution. I think they make that motion to signal that there needs to be a sub. And he had to be taken off on a stretcher. And the commentators were saying that that's probably the end of the tournament for him, even if Scotland do manage to make it through to the next phase of the tournament, the knockout stages. And then there's still one more group stage that kind of injury, and he's been struggling with injuries the whole season, probably makes that the end of the tournament for him. So that's really sad to see. In the 82nd minute, a goal was ruled offsides for Switzerland. They actually had 2 goals ruled offsides for them. Both were correct calls. But so yeah, the match ended 1-1 for Scotland and Switzerland, so they split the points. I was pulling for a Scotland victory, so it's a little bit disappointing, but it is better than an outright loss. Scotland played well, well is, I'll use that term loosely. Okay, they did not play badly. They played much better than the very first game of the very first game versus Germany, where they were kind of slaughtered. So they are currently in third place in the group due to Hungary's loss against Germany today. And their best hope for making it out of the group at this point is for Germany to beat Switzerland and for them to beat Hungary with a significant enough goal margin to kind of smooth things out for them. That would put them both at 4 points. Both Switzerland and Scotland at 4 points. And they also need to hope, stop, that there are some third place teams that only have 3 points. So if they can get 4 points, it should be good enough to get out, even with the massive goal differential that they currently have due to that shellacking they took from Germany. But so really their best hope is for some hope from some help for some other teams. Germany to probably maul over Switzerland, give them a shellacking as well, and for them to really produce a good result versus Hungary. And all of that is maybe enough, but it's not a guarantee. And it's also a lot of ask. So Germany will want to win the game because they will want to top the group. So they can still top the group with losing this game because they have 6 points. But if Switzerland wins, that would put Switzerland at the top of the group. They'd have 7 points. So Germany need a win or a draw. They're already for sure through, but they need a win or a draw to top the group. And I think with a draw, there's no way that Switzerland can beat their goal differential. So it's in Germany's hands to stay at the top of this group now. Hoping for the best. If they lose, then they still go forward, but it's in second place, which is not ideal. Anyway, I am now going to watch, do I watch Portugal first, or do I finish the first match from today? I am going to watch Croatia versus Albania, I think. Yeah. I still need to watch okay, no, actually I'll watch Portugal versus Czechia because then I can finish up another day's worth of sports and get things edited. So I will go back to the Portugal one first, because for the other thing, Croatia versus Albania is in Group B, and the other Group B match isn't till tomorrow. And if I watch Portugal versus Czechia, I will have finished the whole of match day 1. So I will do that first. Okay, anyways, gonna go do that. Try to make some progress on the shawl. I need to check when the next part comes out. But anyways, yeah, I will chat with y'all later. Bye. Okay, friends, I am done with Croatia versus Albania, which means for once I am finally caught up with all of the matches. Yay me. It is 10 to 10 and I still have to go make dinner, but maybe I'll be able to edit a video after dinner. And since I won't need to watch 4 matches tomorrow unless I watch the Copa America match, I should be able to get more videos edited. So okay, first progress on the shawl. I finished. Okay, so here is where I started today. I forgot to add the stitch markers with matches. I only knitted on this during 3 of the matches, because 3 of the 4, because you might recall I did not during the Germany match. I was too nervous. So I have completely finished this section. It turns out clue number 2 comes out tomorrow. I do only have 8 more rows on this lace section. I am halfway done with the circle motif, so it's at a half circle so far. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy with the contrast that this color is doing. I know there are a couple mistakes in here because I've had to fudge some things a few times, but overall, it's some really good progress, I think. And I probably, even before I edit a video, I'm going to finish those last 8 rows because I would love to be all the way done with at least one of the 2 projects. I might work on the other one while editing because it's just stripes. So there's that. Now to the Croatia versus Albania match. This was disappointing from Croatia. It did end 2-2, so we'll just put that out there to begin with. But I honestly think Albania was the better side for most of the time. In the 10th minute, Kazim Luci scored for Albania, making it 0-1. They held this lead for 63 minutes, which is amazing. And they didn't even just like sit back and defend that. They kept trying and knocking on the door, trying to get more. But in the 73rd minute, Andre Kramaric, for Croatia, scored on his 33rd birthday, and that brought it to 1-1. And that's such an awesome thing for him to have like scored on his birthday. Less than 3 minutes later, I think it was like 2 minutes and 20 seconds later, there was an unfortunate ricochet off of Klaus Jasula, which led to an own goal. There have been so many own goals so far in this tournament. It's really kind of actually sad. But that is an Albanian player, and unfortunately the ball ricocheted off of him and into his own goal, and that gave Croatia a 2-1 lead, which they maintained for about 18 minutes. No, that math is wrong. Is it wrong? No, it's not. 18 minutes. Until Klaus Jasula, the one with the own goal, scored for Albania to equalize at 2-2. This game was so good. Like, it was so interesting to watch, which made it a little difficult to focus on this because when the game started, I only had one repeat of this left to do. So before they'd even scored the first goal, I'd finished with that part. And so I was trying to work on the lace during the game, and it was just difficult because it's a lot of like counting and keeping track. And so, yeah, that was not so fun. But yeah, it was such a good goal. There's a very, very slim chance that Albania might be able to make it to the knockout rounds. They do play Spain next, which is part of what makes this difficult. This was considered a group of death. It is Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. And everyone just kind of, including myself, really wrote out Albania and was like, okay, well, everyone's gonna win against Albania, like, easily. And Albania was like, hold up, I'm not going out so easily. And they were over in the sidelines celebrating with their fans after this scoreline. In the match versus Italy, you might recall that all of the goals were scored in the first like 15, 16 minutes. And then Italy's shut up shop. And they were like, yeah, we're not going to let you score again. And so it's just like Spain scored 3 versus Croatia, which is why Croatia wasn't quite able to shut up shop. They needed to score more goals to improve their differential. But at the end of that game, this game, Croatia versus Albania, it was like end to end, like here's Albania with a chance, and now the ball's all the way on the other side, and it's Croatia, and now it's back to Albania, and like seriously, Albania had several really good chances. I thought they were the better team during this game. There were moments where Croatia were better, and that's probably because they have better players who are older though, and so there's some of that. But yeah, oh, such a good game. And I'm caught up. I will come back later and do my preview for tomorrow's games, like what my predictions are. We all know my predictions are horribly, terribly wrong at this point. But still, it's fun for me to see how badly I'm guessing. I still have not made my spread for Copa America. I might work on that while editing. So, there's a lot more editing with these than in my cross-stitch videos, just because I'm looking up the players for pictures and their name spellings and putting the scores on, and so it's a little bit more work than my normal FlossTube videos to edit, so it is what it is. Anyways, I'll chat with you all later, and I hope that you are having a super awesome day, and if you are watching any of the Euros, tell me who you're rooting for. Bye! Okay, so I did not edit any videos. It is really late. I need to go to bed because the matches start in like 4 hours. Oh man. Anyways, I like scrolled not TikTok. I don't have TikTok. Instagram for a while because I was too okay, it started at midnight when I was like, no. Or was it even 11? Let's say 11:30. And I was like, I know the next video I need to edit is an hour long. I know that's going to take me at least 2 hours to edit. And that would mean I'd be up till 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. right now. So I was like, no, we're going to not do that. Just go film your little prediction situation and then go to bed. I have not gone to bed. I've just been scrolling the Instagrams, looking at the shorts or the reels or whatever we call them these days. I wish all the platforms would just call them the same thing. Oh, Lord. These glasses are driving me insane. I get, at the end of the summer, I'm going to have another eye exam and new glasses. Anyways, okay, so there are 3 matches tomorrow. They are all supposed to be on the TV. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Sorry, I was just peeking at what it is. Oh my goodness, my wedding anniversary is on Sunday. I've not got my husband a present. I have no clue what I'm doing. To be fair, he has also not got me a present. And, I mean, I know we're going to the melting pot for dinner, but beyond that, I have no clue. No clue at all. Sorry, excuse me, I'm so tired. Okay, so the first game is Slovenia versus Serbia. I had originally picked a different score, but after last week I changed it to a 1-1 draw. And I am not alone. 30% of people picked a 1-1 draw because both of those teams played way better than I thought they would. Then it is Denmark versus England. I predicted a 1-2 win for England despite me wanting Denmark to win. So, I am hoping for a Denmark upset, but I did a prediction predicting England to win. I did predict, okay, hang on, back to the Slovenia and Serbia. I predicted Slovenia to score first. Maybe I should have predicted Serbia to score first. I'm just gonna leave it. So in the Denmark-England game, I predicted England, excuse me, England to score first, and I predicted Harry Kane to be the goal scorer. Why? Because I want Harry Kane to score. Then it's Spain versus Italy, the last game of the day, and I predicted a 1-1 draw, which only 14% of people did. the most popular draw was 2-1 for Spain, but 2-2 was the next most popular. Anyways, I predicted Italy to score first. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I should change that to Spain. I don't know. I mean, it's not too late. Okay, let's change it to Spain. Why are we changing it to Spain? No, we're going to leave it on Italy because I don't know. Okay, we're just going to leave it. We are not doing well on the match prediction situation. I have 96 points, okay? I am in a league with this ASMR channel. Oh, I am at number 50 now. At one point I was at 200 and something, so okay. It's not just me not doing good. Okay, I have 96. I'm in 50th place. The highest person has 134. We are not doing well. Nobody is doing well right now, apparently. Let's see. Public. Let's see. The number one person overall, not just in that league, like everybody, has 172 points. Their name is Felix. Felix predicted a 5-1 win for Germany in that first match? How? Jeez Louise, he predicted that. That's incredible. We should check to see if Felix is a time traveler. Okay, sorry guys, this is a tangent. He did not get the Hungary-Switzerland game right. He got the Spain-Croatia game right. He got the Italy-Albania game right. 2-1, he predicted that? Jeez Louise, who is this Felix? He got Poland versus Netherlands right. He did not get Slovenia versus Denmark right. Okay, so that's a fail on his part. He got Serbia versus England right. He predicted a 0-1 win. Wow. He did not get Romania and Ukraine right. He did not get Belgium and Slovakia right. He did not get Austria and France right. He did not get Turkey and Georgia right. And he got Portugal and Czechia. I'm going to struggle with that name the whole tournament. He got that one right. Wow. Okay, I need to find this Felix person and ask him what's happening in the future because clearly they have inside knowledge. I mean, geez Louise, that's a lot of matches to get the... not just like who would win. The score line right. That is what Felix was getting right. I don't even know who Felix is. Sounds German, right? Felix. I'm only thinking that because Toni Kroos has a brother named Felix, I think. Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of this. I'm gonna go to bed. I did not finish the lace. I will work on it during the first match, and we will see when the first pattern drops. But I am gonna try once again to wake up on time. We'll see how that goes. Chat with y'all later. Bye.